your own way. Go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. You can go.
Right, Gary GSF out in the tracer, just picking up bits and pieces. This is just outside Portadown, the townland, I can't remember the name of the townland, but there's a big playing match on every year, and as you can see the traffic, it's in on our right here, and as you can see the traffic's quite mad for it, but it's a big event, it attracts lots and lots of people. Like I say, there's car parks all over the place. And see further on round. This is just on the banks of the River Bann and the Newry Canal. I don't think there's been any plan done yet, but there's lots of people here in preparation for it. Another car park over there. Bungo traffic. A little light aircraft having a look across as well. There you go, car park on the left. Well, I'm sure it's a good day out for all the farming community. I'm sure they'll have a great day. Seems strange they can make what you could maybe consider a sport out of playing the ground, but there you go, each their own. This boy catching onto the camera and that Jeep give us the two finger salute. Hopefully you see that, but there you go. Well, that's the pod. Can't even remember the time on, but there you go. So that's the playing match today out there, so that's the start of it. Right, just on the way now to Crossing Motorcycles. It's down a little side road here. It's signposted for Mayo Bridge Golf Club. There you go, thevisorshop.com. If you've ever bought visors online from thevisorshop.com, this is where it comes from. But Crossings was a long-term sponsor of Robert Dunlop, who tragically killed there a few years ago in the Northwest 200 motorbike race. They were previously based in the centre of Newry, which was very handy, but now they're right here. But when you're out for riding the bike, doesn't matter. But Robert Dunlop was from the Dunlop road racing dynasty. Now there's a big family that were involved in road racing. Now we're talking about real road racing, where they close public roads and race on them with super bikes and race bikes. His brother was Joey Dunlop, who was 5 times world TT Formula 1 champion. TT Formula 1 was like the precursor to the World Superbike Championship, but it was all run on public roads that were closed, as the name suggests, centred around the TT. Now, Robert's 2 sons are racing now. William Dunlop and Michael Dunlop. Michael Dunlop seems to be the one getting the more success, but William is actually smoother, he's easier to watch. Michael's actually crazy on the bike watching him. He's really fast, but let's say damn good. But so that family has been involved in racing for years, and Joey was the world champion 5 times. Let's say the TT Formula 1. We also, from not so far away from here in Banbridge direction, we had another world champion back in the 80s. It was Brian Reid, and he was TT Formula 2 champion, I think maybe 3 times. Again, that was the same thing, based around road circuits. It was 5 road circuits, including the TT and the Ulster Grand Prix. there's a couple of other ones, and the Dutch TT at Aston, it was there as well. So it's oh, there must be some sort of event on here, but that was the TT Formula 1, but that's this guy sponsored, let's say Robert Dunlop. But there you go, crossing motorcycles in the middle of nowhere. Right, well that was a 30th anniversary sale. A few bargains to be had. And arguing myself not to buy another helmet. I have a room full of them. But I resisted. So there you go. Apparently open. Well, it's just their 30th anniversary weekend sale. So there you go. A food wagon, of course, there, and tea and coffee inside. But that's, as I say, I'm not particularly interested. But there you go. Good time of year to have such an event. When people aren't really out and about. But the place filled with cars, there's very few bikes there. It's still cold. Now I'm just heading up towards the Spelga Dam. We're heading up through the Mourne Mountains, as you can see. It's quite a pretty place. It's pity it's dull and dismal, but you'll get the idea of it. You know, just in Northern Ireland, you're never too far away from anything. You know, from where I live, 30 miles into the mountains, 35 miles down to the sea. But Spelga Dam is the place where so the water in my house comes from. It's a reservoir for drinking water. So get to see that. That's a lovely place to see, but it's just pity weather isn't better for you. It's getting colder. That's 6 degrees centigrade. I suppose it'll drop another degree by the time I get to the summit. But I don't know. What do you expect at February time? At least the roads are dry and there's no liquid sunshine. Also up here there's a phenomenon known as the magnetic hill. It's just a little driveway down into a water service. I don't know whether it's their pumps or the yard or whatever, but if you put it looks to go downhill, and if you park on it, leave your handbrake off, your car will actually apparently come uphill. So everyone says it's a magnetic hill, but from what I can gather, it's an optical illusion. I can be corrected if wrong, but I think it's an optical illusion. But if you park your car on it, even though it looks as though it's going downhill, your car will apparently roll uphill. So it's an interesting place. And it's just short of Spelga Dam here. Lovely road, this one is dry and there's no traffic on it. A bit of a challenge, a couple of hairpins there, which, well, that's one thing I'm not very good at riding, is hairpins, but there you go, there's someone turning down in the magnetic hill there. So, someone is aware of it. And I'll say, as you look at it, looks as though he's gone downhill. Maybe there is a magnetic force that pulls you up, but you'll sit there with the handbrake off, your car will roll what would look like upwards. Now there's the back of the dam there, and I'll pull up at the top with it where the dam is. I'll say lovely on a summer's day, but there you go, down to 5 degrees. It's getting colder. But there you go, this is it. Portadown and Banbridge Regional Waterworks from years ago. But that's it. That's Spelga Dam. And well, it's a pretty place, but It's better with the blue skies. So temperatures dropped dramatically. It's going from 6 to 3 degrees. We're up in Fofany, as they call it, and there's big water pumping sewage works up here as well. But it's dropped to 3 degrees there, and you could actually feel it. It's absolutely freezing on the bike. So note to self: cold day, don't go mountains. Even though the peak of the mountains that's the sewage works in there. Just coming into Newcastle now. Nice county down, seaside town, very popular with motorcyclists. We've got a car park down here with only for motorcyclists, and also there's a motorbike club that's sort of based in around there called the Strand Bikers. So it's very popular with motorcyclists. It's just at the foot of the Mourne Mountains, as I did show you previously, just as we were coming over. One-way system, of course. Now you can just see the Haas Peak in Northern Ireland. It's just covered a bit by mist at the moment. Just over to the right you can see it, so a little bit of snow covering on it there. But that's a Haas Peak in Northern Ireland, Sleeve Donard. So we're just heading down towards that car park. It's a pretty wee place. Always the things that you're more familiar with you don't tend to appreciate so much, but it is quite a pretty little town. The biggest river that runs through the Mournes comes out here as well, just as we're crossing this bridge, and that's the Shimney River. Sorry for the sniffing, it's a bit cold. Right, I'm just in here, motorcyclist only car park. Well, it wasn't blocked by vans, but there is a sign there saying motorcycles only, and I'm the bravest one today because I'm the only one here. Right, better view Sleeve Donard here. Just in Donard Car Park, Donard Park, Car Park. And there you go, snow covered. When I was up close to there on the bike, it was down to 3 degrees, so you can see why it's still snow covered. Right, we're just entering Gilford, and I think it's County Down. There's a thing. Well, doesn't matter. It could be County Armagh, County Down, but just another village not far away from where I live. Used to have a big linen mill, which we're going to go past. You'll get a glimpse of. The linen industry in Northern Ireland, which was really to the north. There's Mr. Plod keeping an eye on things, but it was mostly in the north that the linen industry thrived, but sadly no more. So this is not a big place. Now Gilford is Gilford rather than the English Guildford, which is Gild. It's a guild rather than gill, and so well, it's just everyone doing a bit of rolling back. These golfs must have no handbrakes. But no, it's big linen industry, and it's a huge mill that is here, the linen mill. So I just thought on the end of this run out, you could maybe get a wee look at it. An impressive building. So it's so sad to see the end of that industry, and employed so many people. But it's in there right here. But progress takes over, as you can see it in there. it'll probably go like the one in Cumber is being made into apartments. I'm sure the building itself is listed, so there can't be any alterations to it. But that's it. I'll sign off now. Just today, that's a few wee bits and pieces I've seen when I was out trundling about in the cold. At present it's 7 degrees, it's getting quite warm, but it is a bit cold, so about 100 mile will do me today on the bike. So for now, folks, you ride bikes, ride safe. If you drive safe, and you walk, watch all those mad people in their vehicles. Take care, and Gary GSF signing off. Adios for now.